Yep, we're doing a part 2 for this one, y'all. So with that being said, please watch this video from beginning to the very end. Leave a check mark in the comments letting me know that you've watched this video from the very beginning to the very end. Please and thank you. So, this dude made a vid response regarding this particular topic, and if you want to see my debunk, go watch the first one. Now, with that being said, what did you say? Roll the clip.
So shout out to this dude called the Mad Villain. He responded to my videos. I'm gonna break down what he said, but let's start with this. The premise of my video is not Hulk versus the Viltrumites. It's base Hulk versus the Viltrumites. Which means a Hulk that's already enraged, a Hulk that's already world breaker, a Hulk that's already seeking a fight is not included. Now I need you to debunk this. This is Wolverine, well weaker than the Hulk, no matter what Hulk it is, no matter how weakened the Hulk is. This is Wolverine putting down the Hulk, someone who should be very stronger than him. Debunk the Fantastic Four beating up the Hulk, knocking him out, winning the fight. Debunk Namor drowning him, winning the fight, stopping the Hulk from fighting. Debunk Captain America and Spider-Man laying out the Hulk, have him on it, but look at it, couldn't taking down the Hulk without you. Debunk that. You're making it seem like I'm disingenuous for using base Hulk to talk about this argument because there's stronger Hulks. And that's weird to me because Hulk is not an anime. This is not a manga. There isn't a standpoint for the Hulk. There isn't a direct power system for the Hulk. His power varies based on the writers, based on whatever the plot is telling him. And I'll say it again, no matter what you all want to say. This is Captain America drawing blood from the Hulk. No matter how weak the Hulk is, no matter how much you want to say he's downplayed, he still felt that from someone he should not feel it from. But tell me this is not canon. Tell me I can't use this. But then you say I can't bring up Professor Hulk, either because he's weaker or it's an old version or whatever excuse you want to make. But you can use World Breaker Hulk. So I can't use Professor Hulk for whatever reason, but you can bring up World Breaker Hulk. Then you go on my page and you say, well, Thanos and Spider-Man and Hawkeye and Namor and Iron Man is all different caveats. It's all different reasons why they won and X, Y, and Z. But you never once stated that it was wrong. People Hulk lost to. Yes, he lost to everyone in that list. Debunk that. Tell me that it's not true that they have not beaten him. They know the Hulk, so they're not going out their way to keep punching, keep taking him down. They're not trying to take him out. They're just trying to subdue him, get him to calm down. They're not going to stand over the Hulk and leave him there. They're going to keep ripping his innards out. They're going to rip his eyes out, rip his tongue out, take out his spine, whatever they can, because they know this man can get stronger if they let him back up. And they will do it. We have seen people take down the Hulk before he's gotten angry enough. They will do it, and they will do it more gruesome, more ruthless-like. If Spider-Man can do it, they can do it. Tell me I'm wrong. Debunk this.
So, now after watching that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a certain red numbers up, probably right over here. As to what those red numbers indicate, go watch the first one. And with that being said, let's go. So, kicking things off with the first one, we're going to put number 3 right here. Because I saw this comment in the comment section of your own vid response. Which, shout out to this individual right here, who basically summed it up. Yeah, bro said you're using all characters who can beat any amount of Viltrumites. The Thing can beat any and all Viltrumites. Namor underwater can. Wolverine used adamantium to stab into his brain, and can actually survive Hulk's attacks unlike a Viltrumite. Also, the Captain America one is an outlier, as Spider-Man was shown to fight the Hulk and do 0 damage. And there is no context on when this fight took place or what happened before it. You use the same 3 instances every time to prove the Hulk loses to Viltrumites, but whenever you get reasons on why that's not true or context on the situations, you switch up to, I'm saying Hulk can lose, not saying him versus Viltrumites, as you said in this very comment section. You use other outliers more than consistent feats and ignore Viltrumites being hurt by random metal. And 3, struggling to lift a ship compared to Hulk, who in his earliest days, while being calm, has held open a black hole. Stories are always changing power for plot. Invincible is no better, but you have to use the consistent feats and not switch up. Either say it's Hulk versus the Viltrumites, or the Hulk can lose a fight. Yeah, this entire comment right here summed up all of your vid responses, all your vids plus this vid response in regards to the subject. Because, as bro pointed out, this was Spider-Man before Captain America showed up. Matter of fact, it was Captain America that saved him. But I'm guessing you forgot that part, huh? Also, I find it wild how you mention that Hulk can be ripped to pieces, and just like that, Viltrumites win. Like, dog, another content creator who I'm gonna tag in this video by the name of White and Nerdy mentioned this, which debunks that. Yeah, here's Hulk being utterly dismembered and having his body parts placed in multiple separate jars. And he's still alive. And then, yeah, he killed the dude behind it. Yeah, Hulk put himself back together, crushed and absorbed this dude, and then dipped. Like, again, this is Hulk in the Immortal Hulk story. That's base Hulk. And if that's not enough, Hulk had his heart cut in half, courtesy of an adamantium scalpel, and he was still breathing. Also, there's a reason why I said you couldn't use this, but then showcase a scan of World War Hulk in space. That being, you used this, Professor Hulk here, to upscale your argument and downscale the Hulk. And on top of all that, when it comes to the many different versions of the Hulk within Earth 616 Marvel, yes, they all, as I mentioned earlier, they all have a different level of power. But they all have the same exact powers and abilities. Also, Hulk holds back, not at all because of the writers. It's actually because of Bruce Banner himself. I mean, seriously, Banner and the Hulk personalities, they have their own mental system. Similar to the Ghost Riders, the human side is what puts the restraints on the level of power that the Hyde side can dish out. Where, as long as the human side is there, basically, the safety will be on. When the human side is gone, the safety is off. Or when the human side lets go, work with the Hyde side, the safety is off. Only difference is that Banner doesn't go to hell or whatever while Ghost Rider is running around on Earth and then is watching from the sideline. Banner does watch from the sidelines, but mainly goes to some other place in his mind when Hulk is in the driver's seat. And similar to Ghost Rider and Johnny Blaze, Banner and the Hulk spent years just fighting each other. And there have been a few times in the past where they've chosen to willingly work together to solve a problem, or to save the world, or to save the universe. This has happened on and off for decades now. And even back to Captain America, buddy, Captain America, as the other person pointed out in the comments, has a special shield that's made out of adamantium and vibranium. In other words, proto-adamantium, which said metal is one of the strongest and most powerful metals in all of Marvel. It's not as powerful as Mysterium, and it's almost as powerful as regular / Arctic vibranium, but still very powerful nonetheless. Heck, Uru metal is somewhere in the runnings, somewhere in there. So again, that's a special metal, more powerful than steel, more powerful than iron. So again, didn't help your argument. Like, seriously, again, the Viltrumites, they can tear the Hulk apart as much as they want, but Hulk will just do this, and they don't have a defense for it. Also, the Hulk can adapt to arguably almost any and every environment out there really quickly and at a much faster rate than the Viltrumites. He can adapt to the sun. They can't. He can survive being dismembered and atomized. They can't. Also, you wanted me to tackle the Fantastic Four and Namor, so let's go there. Yeah, the Fantastic Four, especially Ben, has fought the Hulk multiple times. Like, Ben and the Hulk fight like every few weeks or so. And that's the same Ben who fought this giant kaiju dude right here, all in black, which that dude is a literal living black hole, by the way. And as for Namor, Namor is a powerful Atlantean mutant. I mean, seriously, the longer Namor stays underneath water or within water, the more powerful he becomes. And also, Ben, as you guys see here with this scan, has fought Namor before as well. Because one, Namor's played both the role of hero and villain, but he's also been an enemy on and off of the Fantastic Four for years. So congratulations, buddy. You're in checkmate. Again. And like I said the last time with the original video, if you're not going to make a post contending all that I've said and showcased in this one, then respectfully just keep it pushing. Once again, your winner is the Hulk. Peace. And one more thing. The reason why some of the stuff you used isn't really applicable anymore is because a lot of characters consistently go through retcons. Marvel, DC, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure a few Image comic book characters have gone through retcons. And Hulk is no exception. Like, Hulk being unable to breathe underwater was retconned. Hence why part of that, what you said, was not applicable. And even with that, in regards to your original argument, your original thing started out was by asking how many Viltrumites can take down the Hulk.
How many Viltrumites will it take to drop base Hulk off the meetup?
Fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god.
How many Viltrumites will it take to drop base Hulk off the meetup?
What? What?
Nobody.